never even made it.
I never even made it.
So you never saw
I never
a show?
heard of Freaknik. So I'm coming up from Daytona and we're going to Freaknik and we're supposed to be going to Piedmont Park. Something's supposed to be happening there or it's just a big picnic. But we never made it there. And then all the things that I see in my route to get there was like, we don't have to go to Piedmont Park.
This
we
is
can
great
just
right
be
here.
I mean, when we pulled off the exit, we pulled into this exit, the KFC, and it was sad. And a group of girls walked out of KFC. Guys from everywhere, swarm. It was like 6 of them.
Swarmed to the girls?
Swarmed to the girls.
And did what?
Like, just like, hey, how you doing? Where you doing? Where you going? What you doing tonight?
Gosh,
blah, blah, blah. I mean, you're not trying to I don't know what, it was sensory overload. You're not trying to like get their number to call them later. Maybe you are. But
what are you trying to do then?
I don't know the goal was, let me take a picture. That was the goal. That was all that we could muster.
With y'all's Polaroid and y'all's
No, but we had the camera at the time. I mean, we had film in the camera.
It was what kind of the cameras back then? It wasn't y'all didn't have a Polaroid, but you had the other kind of camera.
Yeah, those kind of that you had to. We had the joints that you buy at
Kodak.
We had the joints that you buy at CVS.
Yeah,
you kick it. Click,
the disposable camera.
Yeah, the disposable joints.
Okay.
All you want to do is take a picture. But we ended up taking a picture with these girls. And then the guys started getting handsy and stuff like that, which was what you did. And the girls were like, okay. It's like, they let you do it. And then it's like, okay.
Stop.
And then it's like, you stopped. It wasn't. And
when you say the guys, y'all was getting handsy with the girls that came out of KFC when you was taking pictures.
I can't speak for what anybody else was doing.
So what were you doing, Heath?
I was taking a picture with a young lady. And then, my hand may go on her butt. And I may grab her a little closely than I should. Than I normally would. I can't say I should. Than I normally would. But then I think the girls were like, okay, I'll let you take this picture. And then okay, back up off me. And that's what we did.
Right.
And that was the acceptable, what was the question you asked? Community, how it brought the community together. That was the acceptable way that the community came together. Let's take these pictures and then let's move on, because you are just one of many that I'm going to run into today. But it turns out like, after we stopped talking, after all the other guys left, it's like the girls were like, so what y'all doing? And it was like, well, we try to go down to, somebody told us some place that we needed to go. And so we just said that name. I didn't know where it was. And I'm driving. I have an SUV now. So I was like, where y'all going? Oh, we going someplace. All right, we following y'all. Let's go. So they got in their car and we got in our car and we followed them. Mind you, my friends are still riding on the back of the SUV with the doors open down the road, and they're still hollering at people and stuff. But we ended up going someplace where they were, and then I can't remember what happened for the rest of the night.
Still crowded and everybody's traffic.
I think we found a little nook that took us a back way to some more crowded streets. Oh, that group of girls that I talked about,
KFC.
We ended up hanging out with them for the rest of the night. Because I had just learned this new style, I don't love these hoes.
Yes.
I had not fully immersed into the Heath Wiggins that came home from Freaknik in '93. And so there was this one young lady that I kind of took a liking to there. She was from North Carolina. She went to A&T, North Carolina A&T. And so it came out that night. We were staying at the hotel that the guy who we went down to Miami was staying at. And we were just going to sleep on the floor or whatever. We didn't know what hotel I didn't know what hotel that was. And then they was like, what hotel are y'all staying at? And they were like, oh, we're staying at this hotel. And I was like, what hotel are we staying at? He said, we're staying at this hotel. It was the same hotel.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is great. And then it turned out like, what room are y'all in? They were like 4 doors down from our hotel room. I was like, what are the chances? I mean, look at God.
Oh, my Lord have mercy.